NASA upgrades asteroid warning as impact odds substantially increase. In a development that has captured global attention, NASA has issued an unprecedented warning about asteroid 2024 YR4, a celestial body with the highest recorded probability of impacting Earth. Discovered on December 27, 2024, by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, ATLAS, in Chile, this asteroid has become a focal point for scientists and the public alike. The odds have already increased before and are now creeping up again, unfortunately. Now, at 1 in 32, these are the worst odds in NASA's history. The asteroid has been described as being the size of a football pitch and would cause severe damage in the unlikely event of collision with Earth, according to experts. However, they insist there is no need to panic as the odds are still relatively small. Initial observations estimated a 1.2% chance of collision, but recent data has escalated this probability to 3.1%, marking a historic milestone in asteroid impact assessments. Measuring between 131 and 295 feet in diameter, 2024 YR4 is categorized as a city killer asteroid. An impact could unleash an explosion equivalent to 8 megatons of TNT, potentially devastating urban areas and affecting millions. The projected impact date is December 22, 2032, with potential impact zones spanning the eastern Pacific Ocean, South America, the Atlantic, Africa, the Arabian Sea, and South Asia. This extensive range underscores the importance of continuous monitoring and preparation. Despite the increased probability, experts urge the public to remain calm. The European Space Agency, ESA, emphasizes that ongoing observations may refine these estimates, potentially reducing the perceived threat. The James Webb Space Telescope is scheduled to observe 2024 YR4 in March 2025, aiming to provide more precise data on its size and trajectory. Currently, 2024 YR4 is classified at Level 3 on the Torino Impact Hazard Scale, indicating a potential threat worthy of attention. As the asteroid may become obscured by the Sun in April, observations will pause and are expected to resume in 2028, allowing scientists to gather more data before its close approach. This situation highlights the critical role of global collaboration in planetary defense. Agencies worldwide are pooling resources and expertise to monitor near-Earth objects, developing strategies to mitigate potential impacts. The case of 2024 YR4 serves as a reminder of the dynamic nature of our solar system and the importance of vigilance in safeguarding our planet. Where would 2024 YR4 asteroid hit in 2032? According to NASA, in the unlikely event that 2024 YR4 is on an impact trajectory, the impact would occur somewhere along a risk corridor which extends across the eastern Pacific Ocean, northern South America, the Atlantic Ocean, Africa, the Arabian Sea, and South Asia. A 100-meter-wide asteroid has triggered global planetary defense procedures for the first time after telescope observations revealed it has a chance of colliding with Earth in 2032. Asteroid 2024 YR4 was spotted by an automated telescope in Chile on December 27 last year, but has since risen to the top of impact risk lists maintained by the US and European space agencies. Based on measurements gathered so far, the asteroid has a 1.3% chance of smashing into Earth on December 22, 2032, or put another way, a nearly 99% probability of barreling past without incident. Most likely this one will pass by harmlessly, said Colin Snodgrass, a professor of planetary astronomy at the University of Edinburgh. It just deserves a little more attention with telescopes until we can confirm that. The longer we follow its orbit, the more accurate our future predictions of its trajectory become. The asteroid ranks as a 3 on the Torino Impact Hazard Scale, indicating a close encounter that merits attention from astronomers because there is a 1% or greater chance of a collision in the next decade that would inflict localized destruction. The Torino scale ranges from 0, when there is no risk, to 10 when a collision is certain and poses a threat to the future of civilization as we know it. The only asteroid ever to receive a higher rating is Apophis, which made headlines in 2004. Apophis was initially rated a 4 on the Torino scale, but was later downgraded as observations showed that it posed no threat for at least a century. Gareth Collins, professor of planetary science at Imperial College London, said that an increase in monitoring of near-Earth objects will make detections like Asteroid 2024 YR4 much more common. At this stage, the best thing to do is to continue tracking the asteroid for as long as possible so that we can predict its trajectory with more confidence, he said. A space rock the size of Asteroid 2024 YR4 would not unleash a mass extinction event as happened 66 years ago. The asteroid that triggered the demise of the dinosaurs was 10 to 15 kilometers wide. But 100-meter wide space rocks, which impact Earth on average every few thousand years, still have the potential to cause catastrophic damage on the city scale. The detection of the asteroid has activated 2 UN-endorsed global asteroid response groups. The International Asteroid Warning Network has swung into action to make further observations of the asteroid and narrow down uncertainties in its orbit. The Space Mission Planning Advisory Group has also been alerted. They would propose any plan to intervene, perhaps by deflecting the asteroid with an intercepting spacecraft, a technique tested in NASA's DART mission. The asteroid is now hurtling away from Earth in almost a straight line, making it hard for astronomers to determine its orbit with high accuracy. Astronomers aim to make more detailed observations over the coming months before the rock fades from view. If those measurements do not rule out an impact in 2032, the asteroid will probably remain on space agencies' risk lists until it comes back into view in 2028. The first step in the planetary defense response is to trigger further observations, Snodgrass said. If these observations don't rule out an impact, the next steps will be more detailed characterization measurements using telescopes, and discussion of what space agencies could do in terms of more detailed reconnaissance, and eventually mitigation missions. This asteroid is of the scale that a mission like DART could be effective, if required, so we have the technology, and it has been tested. The race for more data and potential deflection plans given the uncertainty. NASA is leveraging its most advanced tools for further analysis. The James Webb Space Telescope will observe the asteroid in March 2025, providing a clearer picture of its trajectory. Ground-based telescopes will continue monitoring it until April 2025, after which it will become too faint to track until 2028. Even in a worst-case scenario, there is still time to act. NASA successfully tested asteroid deflection technology in 2022 with its DART mission, which altered the trajectory of a non-threatening asteroid. If needed, similar strategies could be deployed to divert 2024 YR4 away from Earth. For now, 2024 YR4 remains the only known asteroid with a more than 1% chance of impact. However, scientists remain optimistic that future observations will rule out the risk. It's possible that 2024 YR4 will be removed from NASA's asteroid risk list, as has happened with many others before. The agency stated in its latest report. As the world watches and waits, this situation highlights the critical importance of planetary defense initiatives in protecting Earth from potential space threats.